The sacred oracles.
Welcome in, my beautiful friends. This is the Sacred Oracles. I'm so grateful you found your way here today. Now, as I light these candles and set the sacred space, I invite you to take a deep breath and just let the day fall away. This is your moment, your space to be still, to listen, and to receive. I'm going to first start by lighting my Palo Santo and clearing the energy. So as the smoke begins to rise, I call in the light that surrounds us, the wisdom that guides us, and the love that holds us steady. All right, let's just pop that there. And just burn that out. To every soul arriving here, know that you are safe, you are protected, and fully supported. With each swirl of this sacred smoke, the path is cleansed, the heaviness is lifted, and only truth and light are invited to enter. The space is ready for you, and what is meant for your heart will find you here. You are welcome, you are safe, and you are home here. So I'm just going to swirl this around a little bit more here. I just love the way the smoke is rising. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. All right, there we go. All right, so what we're gonna do here first is start with a candle wax reading. I'm gonna drip some candle wax into this beautiful milk with roses, petals, and herbs. Just gonna grab my lighter and candle here. And as I'm lighting this candle, I'm going to call in Spirit before we receive these messages. So Spirit, I welcome you into this sacred space with love, trust, and open hands. As the wax drips into the milk, surrounded by petals and roses, I honor each movement as a language only you can speak. Let the shapes, the ripples, and the shadows become messages that travel straight into the hearts of those who are here. May what forms before us dissolve fear, lift confusion, and replace doubt with gentle clarity. Let the beauty of these symbols remind us that guidance can be both mysterious and deeply personal, arriving exactly when we are ready to see it. I trust in your timing, I trust in your truth, and I trust that each sign will reach the soul it was meant for in perfect alignment, exactly as it is needed in this moment. So let's just drip a little bit more here. I feel some of you have been seeing signs. And because I was called to use roses and a flower theme, I do feel that flowers are coming up as a theme for some of you. You might have been wearing flower print, floral, print and colors. I don't know if you have a beautiful garden in front of your home, near where you work, or you drive by one, but I'm definitely seeing a lot of flowers, a lot of beautiful scents. This is what I'm picking up on. And you know what? The color red is coming through. Fuchsia. Perhaps you've painted your nails red or you've been wearing these colors recently. I do feel a major shift coming into your life around how you present yourself in the world, the way that you show up in the world. And it's just a beautiful feeling here. Like, I don't know what's going on for you, but it just feels beautiful. All right, so take a look at that. I love what is coming through this. I'm feeling a lot of love right now, a lot of love around you, a lot of support. So your spirit guide, your angels are always with you. The comfort, the love, and the support that you're looking for or you need at this time is already around you. All right, let's blow that candle out. put that aside here. I'm going to grab my wand and we're going to poke at this and see what's coming through. Just give me a second here. And what I'm going to do is, as I'm poking at this beautiful wax, roses, and petals, I'm going to bring you a message. I'm going to take a look at this and see what it is that I'm feeling. So what Spirit is showing me right now is a moment of deep reassessment for you. A pause where you've been quietly reflecting on how you show up in your relationships, the way that you show up at your work, perhaps even in your own life. I'm just going to flip this over here and look on the other side of this. And you know what? This is about deciding the kind of treatment you will no longer accept and the respect you deserve, that you know that you deserve. Here, boundaries is what I'm picking up on. A reminder that grace does not mean tolerating imbalance. Spirit is saying your power right now lies in honoring your worth, okay? Even if it means changing the way you engage with others. This is what I'm getting from this section here, the way that you are with others. You are being guided to lead with your heart, but not at the cost of your own peace. And as you hold this balance between love and self-respect, watch how quickly the energy around you begins to shift in your favor. You know, I'm seeing a huge shift. The way that you're being treated is going to be different than what's been happening. So I'm definitely seeing some sort of interference here as you see this wax broke into two and it's starting to fall away. There's something here falling away from your life. You are breaking free from some sort of, I don't know, idea, words, something someone said. And yeah, Spirit is with you, supporting you in this. What else is coming through here? I'm getting someone's cat or a bird, a pet. And I feel this pet has been of support to you here. So I'm definitely getting something coming through. So that's good. Let's put that away. All right, we're going to move on to some more messages here. I'm just going to put this over to the side. I'm going to gather my rose petals. Just grab my bag here. I'm just going to put this on the side. I already have roses prepared here on a wooden spoon. So I'm going to take this wooden spoon of roses. I'm going to open the space here. I'm going to drop these onto the pendulum board. We're going to see where they fall. I'm going to do this for you twice today. So let's take that around. All right, Spirit, what is it that you're wanting to share here? Let's see where these land. Okay, we're going to do this one more time. So give me a moment here to gather the roses. So we are seeing a clear yes. We have Tuesday and the month of March. And possibly is coming up here as well around something. So I want you to think about a question and I want you to take a look at where these roses have fallen. I'm going to give you a message here as I'm looking at these. I'm just going to grab my wand here and we're going to continue on with this wand. All right, so the month of March is coming in as a very strong month. We have the U and the V here as well as initials. We have Tuesday coming up. There's something here around checking again on Tuesday. Okay, and possibly there's something here happening possibly in your life, and it's pointing towards Thursday. Then we have a yes, Monday, M, N as initials coming through, and the month of December and January being very important. We have the sign of Capricorn here as well. And E, D, and we've got Saturday, no. We've got the sign of Libra here as well. We've got initials here. Something that you're not meant to do here. We've got Friday. July, the month of July. So these months could be next year for you. Friday comes in as an important date, and we have the sign of Leo. 6, 7 being an important date, and 8. So I feel that there is something important happening in your life, and Spirit is showing me that the timing, dates, and initials that I just mentioned, they are markers on your path. Okay, so these could be moments when a key conversation happens, an opportunity presents itself, or clarity finally arrives. The initials may belong to someone playing an important role in this shift, whether they guide you forward or test your boundaries. They want you to pay attention because when these signs appear together, it's your confirmation that you're exactly where you're meant to be. I'm also seeing that this shift is awakening something in you, a deeper confidence perhaps, a quiet power that others can feel before you even speak it. And Spirit is showing me that as you stand in this new energy, the right people and opportunities will be drawn in naturally. So there's no need to chase or prove. Your alignment is what will be doing the calling. So let's move on now to, I'm just going to put this here. We're going to do the crystal ball. I'm going to read a crystal ball here. I'm going to use smoke. This is how I do it. So we'll just make sure this is safely put here. And let's get the smoker. I'm going to smoke this and I'm going to tune into the crystal ball. I've already meditated and connected with my crystal ball. And my crystal ball is extremely powerful. So I'm excited to see what comes through for you right now. So just give me a moment as I prepare this. And let me just gather my items I need for this. So I need my smoker. All right. As I gaze into the crystal, I'm being shown a quiet room. I'm sensing a quiet room here, a light flickering in the corner. I'm just going to smoke this a little bit more here, and I'm feeling someone sitting there with a distinct look in their eyes. I feel this is something that you feel when you're on the edge of a decision that you can't take back. So I feel you may have made a decision here. Let's just clear that a little bit. So there's something in your hands as well. I'm seeing something in your hands. This could be a letter. This could be your cell phone and you're looking at a message. But there's definitely something that is being replayed in your mind more than once. And Spirit's letting me feel the weight of it. It's heavy. There's like a mix of hope and hesitation here. And I can hear a clock in the background. It's a faint ticking. And I feel time is gently reminding you that it's still moving, even, let's just do this here. As you pause, like there's a pause. And there's a truth here that you've been carrying, and you know it's time to let it shape what comes next. Every message you've received in this space is a part of this moment, everyone, and only you will know how this weaves together for you. Trust the way it lands in your heart because that's where the real answer lives. But I'm definitely seeing someone who's trying to make a decision here, made a decision and kind of sitting with it, or they want you to trust. They're asking you to trust here. All right, yeah. There's a lot of support, a lot of comfort. So spirit guides are showing me that they're wrapping their angel wings around you, and you've been sensing and feeling this. It's really strong. And your aura here, my friends, has anyone told you anything about your aura? Spoken about your aura? Perhaps you had an aura reading. Your energy here is important, and they want you to make sure that you are taking care of yourself as you are moving through whatever it is that you're moving through. You are always safe and you are always protected, okay? So remember that. And there we are. It's closed out on its own here. So that's kind of how it works for me. So we're just going to move this crystal ball back over to its place, and I'm going to cover it. Always cover your crystal balls, everyone. Sunlight can reflect through and burn. What we're going to do here is we are going to pull some Lenormand chips. So let's see what we are going to draw from this little bag here. All right, we are getting here is crossroads. So crossroads, the number 22 here, Queen of Clubs. All right, these might mean something for you. You might already be resonating with this. And we're getting the coffin, the number 8, and next we are getting a ship, and the number 3 and the number 10. So the coffin had the number 9 on it with a diamond, and we've got spades here with the number 10. Next we have the fish coming through, 34, and the number 15 here with a diamond. And we also have mice, the number 23 and the number 2 here of clubs. So the numbers here on these pieces are going to be important, so make sure you write these down. There's probably some sort of date or timing around them. Now, what we're going to do here is we are going to start with the crossroads, okay? So this is a pivotal turning point for you, but not just between two paths. It's a choice that will define the next cycle of your life. Spirit shows me that you're being asked to make a decision from a place of maturity, strategy, and long-term vision, rather than impulse. There's wisdom here that comes from your life experiences so far, and the call now is to trust yourself enough to make a move without needing outside validation. All right, so this might be happening in 22 days. And here we have the coffin. This is a sacred closure that carries with it the energy of release and karmic completion. It's not only about letting go, it's about transforming the way that you value yourself and your life. Spirit says this ending will shift your perception of worth, both financially and emotionally, and that this shift will echo forward in unexpected blessings. And the ship, the appearance of this journey again doubles its meaning. Here it becomes long-term transformation. Spirit says the voyage you are on is not a short escape, but a complete redirection of your life. It is fueled by ambition and a clear vision of your destination, and it holds the energy of growth and love, stability, and abundance. Okay, I'm getting travel coming through here as well. So, and the fish here is abundance flowing in many forms, wealth, opportunities, connections, but Spirit is showing that this abundance comes when you trust your own value. This is a call to expand, to think bigger, and to allow prosperity in without fear or guilt. Okay, so no fear, no guilt. The mice piece is a gentle but firm warning to watch for the slow leaks, the energy drains, the hidden cost, and small compromises that over time eat away at your progress. Spirit says that while your path is opening beautifully, you must remain vigilant about your boundaries, ensuring your time, resources, and energy are invested in what truly matters to you. So every sign here points to a release, a journey, and the sacred abundance that follows when you protect what's sacred. Your path is already shifting, and now is the moment to step into it fully. So let's just move these over here. I'm going to clear the space and move that over here. We are going to move on to tarot cards. So I've got actually it's an oracle deck, sorry. I'm going to shuffle these. These are a little bit slippery and they're not the best to shuffle here, so I apologize. I'm not doing the best job here. I've already pre-shuffled these, so let's just organize these a little bit. I'm going to spread this out and I'm going to pull one card from inside of this deck, and we are getting here fire. Look at that. Fire. the element of fire. Perhaps you're seeing fire. The number 5 is on this card that talks about change. And what it says is fire to light my path. I feel that there is an ignition, something that is being sparked within you. And it requires that you be a little bit vulnerable here, okay? Just a little. And again, it has to do with you as your whole self, as your naked self, naked energetically, okay? And I want you to feel into these cards, into the messages coming through, and see what it is that Spirit is trying to share with you. I'm just going to move this over. I'm trying to create space here so we can get all 3 cards in here. So fire, the number 5, and to light my path. We have earth coming in. So we've got 2 elements here. Okay, earth and the number 4, you can gain what you work for. The efforts, the energy that you put into your work, that you put into your relationships, into your life, the different areas, you are going to be rewarded. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't feel like we're working towards something and receiving what we're working towards, but there's something here coming in for you. The path is being cleared. And your 3rd message is water. Fire, earth, water. Water has the number 3, and this is about what you feel. Okay, so I feel there's an activation happening here, especially with these 3 elements. So Spirit shows me that now is the time to light your own path. Follow the spark that calls you, even if it feels unfamiliar. Fire reminds you to move with courage. Earth says your effort will create lasting rewards, and water asks you to honor your feelings as you build. When action, discipline, and emotional truth move together, your steps align, doors open, and what's meant for you flows in naturally. No force, just perfect timing. We are now going to close this reading and seal it with a final message. So let's see what I'm feeling here with this. And this is the one that feels right. So let's just put this over to the side here. And these are beautiful little origami surprise messages that my sister-in-law Kotomi made. So let's see what comes through for you today. So light the candle and watch what returns. Look at that. Light the candle here, my friends, and watch what returns. And oh my goodness, Spirit is just bringing so much into your life here, my friends. Everything Spirit has shown today has been leading you here. The choice to step onto your own path, the release of what no longer serves you, and the journey into something freer, the opening to abundance, and the protection of what's sacred. You've been given the tools, the courage to act, the discipline to build, and the honesty to feel your way forward. Now it's about trust. So light the candle and watch what returns. Not from force, not from chasing, but from alignment. What's meant for you will always find you, and when it does, it will feel like it's been yours all along. This is your moment to receive. And when what's meant for you begins to arrive, don't question whether you deserve it. Spirit wants you to remember that this is the return for every moment you stayed true to yourself, even when it was hard, even when no one understood. The timing, the signs, the shifts, they're all a part of the same promise you made to your soul a long time ago. Long, long ago. Let yourself receive without shrinking, without second guessing, without feeling the need to give it all away. This is a turning point for you, one where you step forward as a person you've been becoming all along. And they keep saying, trust this moment, my friends. It is the confirmation you've been asking for, and it's here to stay. So this is your message today, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe. And until the next time.